Draw nigh, Atlantia, and heed the words of your monarchs, Anton and Lynette, king and queen, for herein opens their court.
You want to say hello, Your Majesty?
Hello, Atlantia.
So, like last night, we're hosted in a lovely setting that has plenty of space for us. So we're going to take our mask off because we are either clustered in our family groups or we have enough space between us that are going to come in contact with us so that we can be heard better and you can also see us a little better also. So we have a little shorter court today than normal, which is it's great. It's we start in the morning here. We'll be done by very early afternoon, and we've got some important business to do. We need to thank a set of long-term serving Baron and Baroness. We need to invest the new ones, and we have some awards to recognize people for their great service and work. And as you know, last night we put a lovely candidate on vigil, and we need to understand if it's their wish to move forward at this point. So that said, Majesty, you have anything to add?
I do not, except to invite their excellencies of Caer to hold their last court.
Thank you, Your Majesties. That will come in just a moment.
Oh, yay! Herein opens the final court of their excellencies of Caer, Magda and Tegenerum.
We're outside and properly distanced, so we're taking off our masks. But first, we want to thank you for attending our court and welcome you to Caer. Our time on these thrones has been a pleasant and a taxing one. We have not had an event in over a year, and we have much court business to do. So we'll try to speedily go through it, yet give it enough care for the people and the awards that we want to give them. Thank you.
Moving to the awards.
Yes, first award, please.
And I'm announcing all these. We're going back. Okay, we would like to award the Merlin to the following people: Jean Kilmeny, Rosaline Robertson, and Ian McEdhart for their work on Ruby Joust before the plague did us in.
As you can see, some of these awards go pretty far back. And also we would like to award a Merlin to Mardal and Uvhilder for stepping in with the last War of the Wings. We needed someone to run a camp for the barony, and they jumped in and did a fabulous job. So we would like to award them a Merlin also. Viva?
Just Vivats?
Yes.
Okay. Vivats for these individuals who have given service to the barony. Vivats! Vivats! Vivats!
Next, we would like to award the UFO. When the UFO was originally started, it was our way of getting unknown fighters recognized by the kingdom. Well, since then we have decided that it should not be just our hands-on weapon fighters, so we would like to induct Lord Voteus for his skills in archery and also for the amount that he has promoted archery within our barony and the kingdom. And we would like to award Porfina Udorder for her skill and promotion in thrown weapons. We have a heck of a thrown weapon group here in the barony, and it is because of all of her work.
Vivat, please.
Vivats for Thorfina and Vitatus. Vivats! Vivats! Vivats!
Now, the next award is sort of a clerical award. Now, we know this individual has been around for quite a while, and she is a most esteemed mistress. But we find that the Order of the Precedence has somehow left a spot that says she does not have these two awards. Now, we know that she's probably a principal of one of the orders, but just to get everything straight, so for the record that you have these awards, we would like to award you a combo Pharos and Brise de Mear to Mistress Helen Whitmore. It's a clerical thing. We know you got them before, but this will set the OP straight. We have a Vivat them, please.
Vivat for Helen.
She deserves a Vivat.
Vivats for Mistress Helen. Vivats! Vivats! Vivats!
Another clerical error we had is we are tardy in giving some awards. Our previous champions really deserve a portcullis. So we would like to award a portcullis to Abram de la Barre, who was our heavy champion, Honora Inuad, who was our Arts and Sciences champion, Armand of Caer, who was our rapier champion, Alika Corp of V, who was our youth champion, Ulfar Regis Craig, who was our rapier champion again, and Ziad Del Attar, who was a very excellent ANS champion and who is sorely missed, and we are blessed by his name. Vivat.
Vivats for the portcullis. Vivats! Vivats! Vivats!
Then, we would also like to award the Baron's Award of Excellence, which is actually the Baron's and Baroness Award of Excellence, for some of our members who have done a lot to keep us going. Lady Jean Kilmeny, Sir Bryce de Byram, and Baroness Inga Fostra. They have done much to make sure that the barony still exists to this day, even though this plague thing has kind of not done so much for us.
There are virtual heroes.
Yes. Could we buy?
Yes?
Vivats for the Baron's Award of Excellence recipients. Vivats! Vivats! Vivats!
We have the honor of giving out two service awards. Our service award in Caer is called the Order of the Pharos, and it is an award that shows people exactly how much you care and how much work, and it's an honor to have a Pharos. You have the scroll, so you may read the first one.
Saint Columba once said, "He who does good for others will find his own redoubled manyfold." And thus, let us all pay heed and know the good works. Do you want me to read the names?
Yes, please.
Okay. Of Abram de la Barre. In appreciation of this service, do we induct this noble gentle into our Order of the Pharos.
Thank you. Abram has been absolutely fabulous being our marshal. He has been our champion
And heavy
multiple times.
champion.
Yes, and heavy champion. And just an excellent person to do whatever we've asked. Thank you so much for your kind work, Abram. And we're happy to have you as a Pharos. There's a second Pharos we get to award, and we're very, very excited about this one. And this one even has a medallion we'll tell you about in a little bit. Would you please read that? No, I want to scroll to this one. You have it's typed.
Oh, the type thing. Okay. Sorry. Please forgive the herald. Draw nigh to hear of our noble servant who has given unselfishly of her time and talents in the role of seneschal. By holding together our beloved barony in this terrible time of plague, she has earned our respect and gratitude. Therefore do we, Baroness Magda and Baron Tegenerum, Baron and Baroness of Caer, do award the Pharos to our beloved subject, Olivia Isabel. Let her be an inspiration to us all.
And we have a medallion that's been donated. It's a heritage medallion. Master Dante de la Petro wore it first, and then Mistress Bogena wore it next. And then you are the next recipient of this medallion. Go backwards. I think that's all of our business. I think we must.
Well, as a last thing, I would like to thank all of our baronial champions who have served us so well over the past several years as we were Baron and Baroness. Thank you very much.
And we release them.
And we release you. We're out of here, so y'all are free folks.
We have enjoyed our time here with you, but Your Majesties, it's time for us to go. Will you please close our court?
Herein closes the court of their excellencies of Caer, Baroness Magda and Baron Tegenerum. Vivats for their excellencies of Caer! Vivats! Vivats! Vivats!
Your Majesties, with your permission, I would like to show the scrolls.
Please do so.
Back to you, Your Majesties. Thank you.
Their Majesties would have before them now Master Adon Elwin and Baroness Anya, Ruad, Inyan, Neil.
Presenting Anya, Ruad, Inyan, Neil, and Adon Alwyn.
All are assembled, Your Majesties.
Yes. Many months ago, we conducted a polling of the people of Caer with a very simple question. Who should your crowns consider investing as the next Baron and Baroness of one of our richest and most mature baronies? The answer came back overwhelming, and at that time we talked with you, and you were willing. Are you still willing at this point to take on the responsibility, honor, and duty that's required for this position?
Yes, Your Majesty.
We are, Your Majesty.
So at this point, we will hear your oaths and we will return ours. My understanding is you have the soil of Caer with you for ceremonial purposes.
We do, Your Majesty. Your esteemed Majesties, Anton and Linnet, King and Queen of fair Atlantia.
We know full well that the true wealth of the kingdom is her people. We are humbled by the trust you have placed in us to be the guardians and caretakers of your great barony of Caer.
We vow to be your voice, heralding your words and your recognition to the populace of Caer. In all ways, we will act as your emissaries.
We promise to act as your eyes and ears, watching over and listening to your populace. We will convey unto you words of all of their astounding arts, wondrous works, ferocity on the fields of battle.
We pledge to be your strong arms, to fight for and defend your subjects of this barony, and to shelter and nurture them to the best of our abilities.
I, Anya, Ruad, Inyan, Neil,
I, Adon Elwin, swear all of this
on behalf of the populace of Caer.
For our part, we shall seek your counsel and give it in turn. We shall be a rock upon which you may shelter and lean. We will be a foundation beneath your feet to be level so that you shall not falter. We will stand behind you in all your rightly endeavors and boost you so that you may succeed in this task that you have taken on. This we so swear.
So swear.
Till the world end, death take us, or we depart the throne.
The box you have in front of you is symbolic of the dirt of the barony. Your task is to nurture it and make it into soil in which all good things can grow and prosper. Please pick up your coronets and place them on your heads. Let all know that the two good gentles in front do stand as our representatives. They speak with our voice and we support their words.
By our hands in absentia, we name you Baron and Baroness of Caer.
Please take your seats and we invite you to hold your first court.
Here opens the first court of their excellencies, Anya, Ruad, Inyan, Neil, and Adon Alwyn, Baron and Baroness, Caer.
We're going to keep our part in this simple and short for now. We thank your majesties for your faith and trust that you have placed in us. And we thank everyone in the barony. We've both been longtime residents and grown with this barony over far too many years. We look forward to helping ensure everyone gets the most out of their experience, enjoys and continues in their growth, and shows this barony to be the amazing place that we know we live in.
In my many years in the SCA, I've lived in many different places. I come originally from the north, but I must say, for as long as I've been here, Caer truly is my home. Atlantia is my home. Because of its people, because of the camaraderie, and because of the arts and sciences throughout our kingdom and our barony, it has become a place I will always cherish and always call home. And we will do our best to help nurture and encourage the members of our barony to become the best citizens and populace of Atlantia they can be.
Herein closes the court of their excellencies Adon and Anya. Vivat Caer, vivat Atlantia.
Thank you. Please sit at ease. Your Grace, will you carry on the court?
Absolutely, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Their Majesties would see now before them Viscount Degenerum Grenville of Devon and Mistress Magda Stalberg.
Sir Degenerum, Mistress Mag, you have done what His Majesty and I believe is the hardest job in Atlantia, to be a territorial baron and baroness, and to nurture a large and diverse population to help them grow, and sometimes just to help them maintain, especially during this last year. You have done that with calm and with cheer and with a sense of making your people feel that they belong, no matter what our current atmosphere holds. For that, His Majesty and I are minded to name you Baron and Baroness of our court. Do you read the scrolls, please?
Yes, Your Majesty. Come forth and hear what we, Atlantia's King Anton, by right of arms, and Queen Lined, whose grace shines over our kingdom, do declare unto the populace this day. Know ye that this great kingdom was once a principality, and there arose a prince and knight of great worth. As Atlantia grew in greatness, so did he. Yet Degenerum Grenville of Devon, the oldest active knight in Atlantia, was not content to remain with only these august titles. His skill at leathercraft earned him his rank as laurel, and his efforts for the betterment of the kingdom granted him a Pelican. He is known far and wide to create and serve amazing feasts, and he has turned much time towards furthering his home barony of Caer, of most late as its baron and guiding hand. For all this and much more, do we confer upon him the dignity and splendor of becoming a baron of our court of Atlantia. We confer upon him all rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Let it be known that this title is in addition to any rank he may hold and is given in grateful appreciation, for he is a true gem in Atlantia's crown. Know all that this thing which is lawfully passed cannot be wrested away by any act of force. So do we decree, which decree to be observed from now until all time, done by our hands this 20th day of March in our kingdom of Atlantia, Annus Societatis 55. See, hear, and read, and understand these words. It is our prerogative as King and Queen of Atlantia to honor with the title of Baroness those of our subjects whose noble attributes have pleased us. We, Anton and Linnet, do hereby name Magda Stalberg, Baroness of the Court of Atlantia, in appreciation of her services as Baroness of Caer, by our hand this 20th day of March, Annus Societatis 55.
Please.
4. Viscount Degenerum Grenville of Devon and Mistress Magda Ja Stolzberg, Baron and Baroness of the Court of Atlantia. Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Calling the order, please.
Their Majesties would be attended now by the Order of the Golden Dolphin.
Lords and ladies of the Golden Dolphin, we've heard you speak, we've taken your counsel, and we are in agreement that this order is shy, one gentle that needs to be called forward at this time. Harold, would you ask them to come to court?
Their Majesties would see now Lady Astrid Del Greenwood.
Lady Astrid, within our kingdom and within our overarching world of our medieval society, the largest event we have is Penzig, and the largest event we have in this kingdom is WoW. The reason to speak of both of those at this time is those events go on with thousands of people participating. The work it takes to support that gathering is often done in invisibility. You have done that work. You have done that work by managing parking. You've done that work by making sure there's water. And you've done that work to take care of those who have fallen. For recognition of your service in our biggest events, where it is so easy to fall victim to, I have one more thing I need to do that I was going to do before you step up and do what you always do, which is take care of others. We would like to induct you into the Order of the Golden Dolphin. Read the scroll, please.
To all unto whom these presents come, let it be known that we, King Anton and Queen Linnet, monarchs of Atlantia, are thankful for those who give service to those upon the field of battle and within the lists. Support provided by the water bearers and Caer is invaluable. To give of yourself in service is golden, especially when you attain the rank of Master Caergen. Then to add to that, you are willing to help out at an event such as Penzig multiple times for such an arduous, thankless task as parking. And to do so again at War of the Wings is quite golden too. Thus do we, King Anton and Queen Linnet, choose to induct the Honorable Astrid Del Greenwood into our august Order of the Golden Dolphin. 2, we grant arms to wit, argent, a lavender sprig benwise spirt, flowered purpur between 2 benlit spirt, done by our hand on this 20th day of March, in the 55th year of the Society, being the 2021st year of our Lord, at our Barony of Caer's Investiture, Anton Rex, Linda Regina.
Thank you very much. And greet your order when we next gather. Thank you. Vivats.
4, Lady Astrid Del Greenwood, newest companion of the Order of the Golden Dolphin. Vivat! 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 Candidate now, Your Majesty?
Yes.
Baroness Inga Fostra Indanska, come now before their Majesties.
Baroness Inga, I ask you for the third and final time, after sitting vigil last night and gathering the words and wisdom of the people of Atlantia and other kingdoms, are you prepared to go forward on this path to becoming a Pelican?
Yes, I am.
There should be items of regalia. Is there a cloak? Is that it?
Yes, Your Majesty, on behalf of Baroness Keevan, at this time, we will take your belt back and release you from fealty.
Thank you,
This does
Master
not mean
William.
that she will always be here for you, to stand by you as you become a peer.
Now that you stand unburdened, the cloak of the Pelican.
This Viking cloak was made by her mistress, Kevin. May it keep you warm and protect you during the cold nights, whether it be over open fire or at troll.
And just as it will give you protection, it also offers the opportunity for when you encounter those who need its protection, it allows you to share it. Very well. We have a medallion.
Yes, Your Majesty. This Pelican medallion, the cordon was made by His Excellency of Pontialto, Baron Iran. Of course, it must be purple along with the medallion.
If you
May
would,
this be an honor symbol so all that they know that you service in Order of the Pelican.
Baroness Enga, if you would hold your medallion in your hands.
We'll hear your words.
We'll hear your oath.
I will continue to use my time and talent. Oh, I'm sorry. I will continue to use my time and talent to serve the crown, the people of Atlantia, and the known world. I will continue to do my part to keep the dream alive and to support others in finding their paths to the dream. This I so promise on my honor.
For our part, we shall be an unswerving foundation beneath your feet to keep you from faltering. We shall seek your counsel in times of war and in times of peace. And should you need counsel, we shall offer it freely. We shall be a rock upon which you may not just find shelter behind, but to lean upon in times of trouble. We will stand behind you, beside you, and in front of you as needed in times of trouble and when you endeavor to pursue rightly ahead in your course. This we so swear.
So swear.
Till death take us, the world end, or we depart the throne. Congratulations, Mistress Enga.
Thank you so much.
To all in singular unto whom these presents shall come, Anton and Lynette, rulers of fair Atlantia, bid you greetings. In acknowledgement of her untiring and selfless devotion to the welfare of our kingdom, we here honor and recognize the dedication of Inga Foska Indanska. She cares for the people of Caer by nourishing body and soul with her care of them at the Pentic War. It is her welcoming face that many a weary traveler sees at Pentic Gate, year upon year. Her scribal arts and woodcrafts have been a gift to Atlantia. Her services to Atlantia are immeasurable. Such noble acts should be recognized and lauded. Therefore, after consultation with the members of the order, we hereby elevate our subject Inga Foska Indanska to the Order of the Pelican and affirm by these letters patent her sole right to bear the arms, argent, 3 bendlets per pur between 6 horseshoes and verdant gules. This have we done this 20th day of March in the time of the plague on Untitled 55 at Caer Investiture. For Mistress Inga Foska Indanska, newest companion of the Order of the Pelican. Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you at the next opportunity when we all gather together.
Slides.
So Atlantia, we're going to take a pause and take a look at the scrolls that were presented today. And so we can recognize the artisans, both for the calligraphy as well as the illumination, and give you an opportunity to see the true wonders that have been bestowed to our great citizens. And we'll come back and have a few parting words at that point. Next week is what?
And Mr. Investiture.
That's pretty cool. That's beautiful scroll. Do you do that, Your Majesty?
No.
2 o'clock, is that the thing?
11. And we need to welcome newcomers. Not me to do that.
Yeah.
Back to you, Your Majesties.
Thank you. So we know that there was a virtual watch party today. So for all of our newcomers who are watching at that watch party and who may be watching in other forums and other locations today, we wish to welcome you warmly to Atlantia. And we hope that you will keep on this path until one day we can meet you in person.
Welcome. Next week, we'll have court at the same time, 11 o'clock. It was going to be for the defending the gate, and we will have the investiture of the Baron and Baroness of Stierbach, as well as the final court of the current Baron and Baroness. We have quite a bit of business for that court also, so we'll have some activities going on Friday night as kind of a hint, that's for sure. And we look forward to seeing all of you there. So, Atlantia, thank you. Be safe. Let's close court.
There being no further business, for their majesties, herein closes the court of Anton and Lynette. For their majesties, vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Cheers, you guys.
Adios, Atlantia.
There. So, Atlantia, thank you. Be safe. Let's close court.
There being no further business, for their majesties, herein closes the court of Anton and Lynette. For their majesties, vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Then time
Adios,
away
Atlantia.
calls from husbandry halls and
Atlantia,
from the
thank you.
good country.